This is the agenda for the Tensoft Revenue Recognition for Technology Companies webcast. The webcast is two parts. It takes place on Tuesday, November the 12th at 9 a.m. to 12:30 Pacific Standard Time. And then again on Thursday, November 14th is part 2, also from 9 a.m. till 12:30. There's CPE credit of 7 hours for the webcast. There is paper attendance, and you can register at the Tensoft website. The agenda for day 1 will be general principles of revenue recognition. We'll cover evidence of an arrangement, whether the fee is fixed and determinable, the criteria for meeting the delivery or performance requirements, and collectability. We'll talk about multiple element arrangements where we sell more than one item or element in a contract and how we allocate revenue to those various elements or items and then recognize them as they are delivered or performed. There'll be a section on VSOE, which is vendor-specific objective evidence, one of the methodologies we use to value elements in an arrangement, both in software revenue recognition and in the relative selling price for multiple element arrangements. There'll be a section on software revenue recognition. We'll look at the residual method, how we apply that to recognize revenue for software transactions and for multiple element arrangements that include software. We'll talk about services and contract accounting, how we account for services on a time and materials basis, on a fixed fee contract. And when we have services in multiple element arrangements, either software or other arrangements, how we do the revenue allocation and recognition. Included in this section will be the percentage of completion method, the completed contract method, and the zero margin method. On day 2, we'll review our general principles, finish the services and contract accounting, talk about the relative selling price method, which is the method used for most transactions that are multiple elements that are not pure software arrangements. We'll talk about the very popular cloud computing or SaaS, software as a service model of delivering solutions to customers and how we account for those. The FASB and the IASB, that's the Financial Accounting Standards Board in the United States and the International Accounting Standards Board, have a joint revenue recognition project to issue a new standard, and we'll talk about that new standard, when it's effective, and how it'll affect companies. And then a host of other revenue recognition issues such as gross versus net, payments to customers, and what happens to revenue recognition and acquisitions. So that's the agenda for our Revenue Recognition for Technologies Companies webcast, November 12th and 14th.